I want you to tell me why we're here. You filed a petition, and you're seeking the wheelchair, and what else? Your bank records. What else that you allege may be in possession of this other person?
That is correct. As you're saying that my personal items.
What are they? What are your what are your personal items that you're seeking?
My dentures. I can't speak right now very well. I'm missing my dentures, my ID, and clothes and shoes. But I have here something from the PNC Bank on the finances that I want to show you.
No, okay, I don't. No. I don't. Why are you showing me that? And what's your purpose in you showing me that?
Because I am revoking the power of attorney.
Okay.
That hold on March 27th.
All right. Well, that's not where you do it. You don't do
Okay.
it in the court. You have to go. You should go to a lawyer or go to Bexar County. Well, it used to be Bexar County. Hold on. Let me finish. Rio Grande Legal Aid and seek their help so that they can draft a revocation of any power of attorney that you have signed to this other person. That's number one, but it's not the court's function to do that. Number one. All right, so you're seeking to retrieve some things. Hold on. Your ID, your dentures, clothes, shoes, bank record.
My cane and
Your what?
my cane.
Okay. What else?
Other legal documents I have there.
What documents are there?
My finances.
Bank records. What else?
And that's about it, sir.
All right. Okay. All right. Now, this is a petition for the retrieval, for a written retrieval of certain items. All right. I'll hear from you. Tell me your response.
Your Honor, my mother was removed from my house on October 29th. She destroyed my house.
Well, that's not what I'm asking. That's not what we're here. I don't care to know about any of that stuff and whatever the dynamics or the dysfunctionality of this family. What I want to know is, do you have her wheelchair and she needs her wheelchair? Do you have? I continue to be interrupted. She wants her dentures. She's entitled to that. Clothes, shoes. She's entitled to that. Any bank records, she's entitled to it. Financial records that you may be in possession. Her walking cane as well. Where is all that?
The house, all of that was taken away from me. Everything, her dentures, I made sure she had her dentures. I made sure her clothing was removed. Everything, paperwork, everything was removed from my house.
I don't have them.
Well, who did you give them to?
I gave them to her.
Okay, I have blisters here. Cut, that puppy. She returned them in my house. But they're in my house. That's correct. She got none. She brought them when she didn't want to care for me anymore. She brought them to my house. And they're in my house. And they threw me out. It's correct.
Who owns the house?
My house, sir.
Who owns the house?
She was living with me, and I own the house.
Why did she call you? Why did she say it's her house?
I'm not sure.
Oh, all right.
She was living with me.
Who's the previous owner of that house?
My home, Jackson's, I believe.
So what's the address of that house?
7006 Hickory Ridge, Converse, Texas.
What's the address of your house?
114 Belden.
So who's that 114 building? You are at 114 building?
That is my son.
Okay, go on.
I've been living in that home for almost 28 years or more.
All right, okay.
I know you don't wanna hear anything else about it. Any other thing other than what you're asking, I'm gonna answer. I've been living in that home when they removed my mother from her home because she did some foul stuff. They asked me if she could come live with me. The office.
Well, let me ask, who owns that house on Belden?
No, all I do is pay taxes.
Guys,
Nobody owns that house.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me ask the questions and let me just get some direct answers. We'll be here all day. I got things to do. Like go see Santa Claus tonight. It's 6:45.
Yeah. Oh, nobody owns
Well,
the home.
What do you mean nobody owns a home? There is an owner.
He's
there-
passed away,
there's-
but I keep paying tax.
Oh, so he passed away. Who was that? Your dad?
No, the owner,
Alright.
Albert Albright, passed away many years ago, and we've been paying taxes for almost 30 years on it.
Okay, so somebody.
I'm not the owner.
Hold on. You're not the owner. Why does she say she's the owner?
It's not.
All right, so what's the address? 114 Belden. So did you buy the house?
sir, I can show you I have all intentions. We're fighting that in court.
Well, okay, but this is
No,
not
no.
this is not the forum for us to fight. I'm to resolve issues of property.
Yes, sir,
Hold on, wait. Let me explain. I'm trying to figure out where you were at, so where your personal property is.
everyone,
Are any, sir, what is your name?
Roy Hernandez Jr.
Roy Hernandez Jr. Mr. Roy Hernandez.
Yes,
Are any of those items that I just talked about, the ID, dentures, clothes, shoes, bank records, financial records, her walking cane, other personal items there at 114 Belden?
no, Your Honor. What happened that night, the officers came and dropped her off and asked if guests in my home, he was no longer welcome. I heard him. And I said yes, but that same night I went.
Did they leave you with any? They leave you with anything? Any of her property? Because she said, oh,
there.
this is not working. Because she says that when she left her house, she gave her everything. And if she left from her house to your house, she had to have some of that stuff. And she got there. Do you have it?
There is no locker. Even the officers searched for her stuff throughout my entire home. Nothing
Well,
was
that's not
found.
what I'm asking. I'm asking if she got there with the stuff.
Yes, they brought the stuff over.
Okay.
Yes,
And then what happened to it?
I have no clue because I went to the hospital for 20 days right that same night. She had people in and out of my home. Friends of hers.
My brother went in that evening, late that evening for surgery. And, when he was she was in the house, but when my brother got out of the hospital, she assaulted my brother. So that night the police came in, they removed her out of the house. She went to ED, to the hospital psych ward, so they could evaluate her.
We're talking about
And then-
all kind of issues
Yeah.
other than, why are you going into those issues?
Because
I don't care. I don't care. The only thing I care about is trying to figure out what happened to those things that you say you gave her when she left your house and went to that house. And then he went to the hospital. Her stuff was there. The last time I checked, personal items don't have legs and they don't walk out by themselves.
Yes, sir.
Another one. What is your name?
My name is Robert Solis. I'm the husband, my mother-in-law. The cane that she's talking about belongs to me. She took it without permission. a walker. She never had a walker. She never had a
Items?
wheelchair. They don't exist. The only thing that she took with her was her clothes and her dentures and her shoes, and that's it.
And then, I'm sorry, when she was removed from the psych ward, she was released. She was released with some people. She came to the house to pick up those items.
Yeah.
She took all those items with Sonia Picasso. All those items were removed when she came with the police.
Sir, I am homeless and penniless. And a friend gave me a place to stay, and they apprehended me, emergency, detained me for mental illness from where I now am temporarily staying because they threw me out. I'll show you the address where I live now. I circled it.
So where do you live now?
I live at 115 Beverly, and that's the only, I'm there temporarily. But they also threw me out of there on this emergency apprehension, detention for mental illness at Baptist Hospital. I was there.
All right.
There for 1 hour. And they discharged me with no motive, with no,
But we're going into, ma'am, with all due respect and all due respect to you, we're going into issues that have no bearing on the basic issue of where are the items that you say were, have not been given to you? When did you get that wheelchair that you allege?
I'm sorry, it's not a wheelchair, it's a walker.
The walker, okay,
Yes,
there's
a
big difference between a wheelchair and a walker.
My dentures, my ID, my shoes, my clothing. I have nothing. I'm temporarily residing here, and they took me. That's my only home right now. That's my only roof over my head, and I'll show you where I live. And they took me out of there for these causes. That was discharged from the hospital, and within 1 hour, because there was no merit to the accusation. I had the hospital discharge and the award for my arrest. I am homeless and penniless. I have proof. May I present it to you?
A proof of what, ma'am?
Where I reside right now. Where
Well, I believe you. I don't need any proof. I believe where you're residing. All right. I believe that you were sent and given some type of emergency detention. I don't say that that's not true.
May I say something?
Yes.
May I?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What I'm trying to say is everything else they say about my dentures is not to be believed because there is elderly abuse. Elderly abuse. And may I show you this too?
I don't need that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't need that.
Yes, you believe it. Thank you. Thank you. Penniless and homeless.
What's the address? 114 Belden, Beldon?
My home. That is my home.
Who is Walter Albright?
Walter Albright. Yes. Walter Albright. Okay. She's trying to prove to you. Okay. Okay.
I don't want you to worry about her. I want to know who is, if you know. Well, okay.
Years ago in prison.
Hey, So,
stay with it.
so, okay, so
And
were you his friend? Were you living with him? Were you married to him? That's where I'm going. I'm trying to.
yes, sir, the ownership of the house. Okay, I will explain to you. I can get you the paperwork. From my attorney, Rick and Trevor, from the bankers, where there was delinquent taxes on them. We moved there in 1997. There were delinquent taxes and
All right. Okay. Well, the deed records don't reflect your name on it on any documents. All right. Okay. So, let me get back to where we're at. So, do you have any on Belden, because that's where on both places? Do you have any of her property? Do you have any of her property?
No,
All right. Well,
all I need is my dentures, sir. I
Well-
have customer business.
well, they're saying that
And
they don't have it.
finances I ain't claiming.
The finances, that's something different. If you believe somebody misappropriated money from your account, then you should file a complaint with the police department and provide them proof that those things occurred. That the misappropriation of funds occurred. Okay, that's where you need to go. At this time, I'm going to enter an order that the property, according to the evidence, doesn't exist. So this case is closed. This is
It's done. Go send your.
this is not a
And I-
court of record. You have an absolute right to appeal the court's decision.
You'll have to file an appeal. If you go see the clerk out front, they'll explain.
I have to,
Go talk to a clerk out at the front and they'll explain to you if the judgment's done. Thank you, Ron.
thanks.
it's come to,
Talk to a clerk out front in the lobby. That way. Yes, ma'am.
okay.